It was in April 1981 that I flew by Polynesian Airlines' new Boeing 737 named Sina to visit the heart of Polynesia. Western Samoa consists of two main islands, Savai in the west on the left and Upolu, the most populated, in the east on the right. While in between are several smaller islands, such as Manona. Situated in the Pacific Ocean, 14 degrees below the equator, Western Samoa enjoys tropical sunshine and abundant rainfall. The capital Apia is situated on Upolu, along a shoreline with green-blue mountains beyond. And its harbour, for the country depends on shipping for most of its imports of manufactured goods and for export of its native products, mainly cocoa, copra and bananas. As my visit was a business trip and not a holiday, I had only the weekends to explore, and it was a Friday evening when I set off along Beach Road to explore the town. The local public transport, fairly cheap and efficient, and designed for the hot, humid climate. Beyond in the distance can be seen the greenery of Mount Via. And up every side street that I passed, Mount Via appeared to dominate the skyline. An attractive clock tower, although the clock always seemed to indicate a time of its own. And one of the many churches to be found in Apia, for Samoa is a very religious country. The town has no real sandy beach, but as we approach the far end towards Matautu, we find attractive foreshore. And local teenagers fishing from the rocks. And alongside the legendary Aggie Gray's Hotel. Aggie Gray's is a name renowned throughout the Pacific and even worldwide. Opposite Aggie Gray's, a taxi stand built in local traditional style. And beyond the Deep Sea Wharf and Pilot's Point. As the sun sets, we retrace our steps back along Beach Road to the marketplace, getting ready for Saturday morning's market. Many people from outlying villages will spend the night here, ready for an early start next morning. And next morning the market is packed with people and produce. A mass of humanity buying and selling. To be loaded onto a pickup truck. Or even taken home on the next bus. Up past the market is the road to Mulinu Point, and a very pleasant walk. On the way I passed these poles placed in the sea, presumably holding down fishing nets of some kind. Mulinu Road towards the point, and typical green Samoan scenery. Samoan people love having their photos taken, and these locals working along by the roadside insisted they group together for a picture. Nearby the new Parliament House, and alongside an older building which I suspect may have been the old Parliament building. And of course coconut trees reaching for the blue sky. Samoa is founded on God, as this sign on an attractive building at Mulinu reminds us. And walking back towards our pier, Mount Via as usual dominated the distant skyline. I found the view of our pier from Mulinu Road quite appealing, and photographed it in all weathers. Yes, it rained quite a lot, shrouding the hills either completely or partly in mist, afterwards clearing to leave large puddles, and Mount Via restored to its majestic splendour. During my visit I stayed at the Hotel Tusitala, a luxurious modern hotel with fine swimming pool. In the background you can see one of the restaurant areas, built in traditional Samoan style with its high roof. The hotel had pleasant air-conditioned rooms, arranged in two modern blocks around central courtyards of lush greenery. And again beyond in the distance, Mount Via. This vivid green mountain also dominated the view from my balcony. The hotel contained an aviary, in which amongst many birds were a group of flying foxes, often known as fruit bats. These mammals can be found native in the bush on Samoa and on many other Pacific islands. They eat fruit, hence their name, and unlike some species of the bat family, have a very attractive furry appearance with eyes. If our pier is disappointing in that it provides no sandy beaches, then you only have to drive a few miles east to Lauli or Solo Solo to find the picture postcard Pacific Island scenery, with the waves breaking over the reef. Yes, this is the peaceful island scenery so often displayed on attractive posters. Further east is the Whalewhā River, running out to the sea at Whalewhā Bay. We left the car and walked for a while up this track through the lush green vegetation. And past water trickling down roadside rocks, and the roar of the Whalewhā Fall. By contrast, west of our pier the countryside appears less rugged, and this is the island's busiest road, leading to Whaliolo International Airport, 18 miles from town, and past open bays and the wide expanse of the Pacific Ocean, and villages much the same as they have been for centuries, except that thatch has been replaced by galvanized iron, although I was told that the modern material is often laid on top of the traditional thatch. Beyond the airport the road becomes more rugged as one passes more pleasant bays, and stop near any village, and the locals soon appear to have their photo taken. A few miles south of our pier stands an elegant mansion. Originally built by Robert Louis Stevenson, the famous Scottish writer and author of Treasure Island, it has since been extended and is now Government House, the home for Samoa's head of state. Nearby is the Vailima Botanical Garden and Mount Via Scenic Reserve. Robert Louis Stevenson spent the last 5 of his 42 years here, and was buried in 1894 at the summit of Mount Via, as was his wish. And it was a dull, drizzly day when I, with 2 fellow Englishmen, made the pilgrimage to his tomb, and to read his immortal words. Under the wide and starry sky, dig my grave and let me lie. Glad did I live and gladly die, and I laid me down with a will. This be the verse you grave for me, here he lies where he longs to be. Home is the sailor, home from the sea, and the hunter, home from the hill. 20 years later, his wife Fanny's ashes were buried alongside him. After waiting in vain for the weather to clear, we made our descent in pouring rain down the slippery slopes of this romantic mountain. The Samoan people gave the name Tusitala to Robert Louis Stevenson, meaning teller of tales, and this is the name also adopted by the Hotel Tusitala. Nearby, the road across the island, carrying one 13 miles from coast to coast and to an altitude of around 2,000 feet. Past the Tiavi Fall, thundering deep into the dense green valley below, and over to the splendid beaches on the southern coast. The Hideaway Hotel, which so aptly lives up to its name. And alongside Mulivai Beach. Yes, again, the Pacific Island beaches, as shown on travel brochures, really do exist. And under the warm sun one cannot help but feel that this surely must be the nearest there is to paradise. Yes, Samoa was full of surprises, like the intense greenness of its vegetation, from high sunshine and heavy rainfall, but above all the surprise of finding on this island and at Mount Via the last resting place of Robert Louis Stevenson. Was this his treasure island? Somehow that would not be a surprise.